In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the idibu v3 platform to act as a commercial supplier to other idibu accounts. Here we have an idibu account set up as a supplier, and below we've got a number of idibu clients who want to use the supplier's services. The clients can send their orders through to the supplier, and the supplier can use idibu to fulfill the service back to their clients. For the demo, I'm going to use my Chrome browser. I'm logged in as Steve, and this is my client account to demonstrate the client experience. On Safari, this is going to be demonstrating the Recruit on Demand service that idibu supplies using this same technique. So idibu is providing outsourced recruiting to our client base using the client supplier plugin system. For our client to get access to the Recruit on Demand service, we can see that they've activated the Recruit on Demand plugin, so it becomes available as part of their candidate acquisition services. So as a client, I've now added my fashion designer vacancy inside the idibu account. And when I go to my recruiting options, you can see that we've got outsource recruitment, which is the idibu Recruit on Demand service, as one of my available techniques for acquiring candidates. When I choose this, there's an e-commerce service that allows me to make a purchase, and I'm going to opt to get 3 voice screened candidates. While we've already got all the vacancy details stored and we can send that through to the supplier, some suppliers might want to ask the client for additional details about the service they're going to be providing. So in this case, for Recruit on Demand, we need to know a bit more about the type of candidates that the client's going to want us to go and source for them. And now here inside the vacancy, where we've purchased this service from the supplier, we can see the candidate brief that's been sent through to them in addition to the vacancy details. We've got the packages that have been purchased, and we can buy more packages from this page now from the supplier. And we can also see the candidates that have been submitted through from the supplier. So now I'm back in Safari. This is the supplier's account. We alert the supplier about the order using SMS or email or creating tickets. And when they log back into their idibu v3 account, if I refresh this page, you can see that the fashion designer vacancy has been sent from the client account into my account, the supplier's account, so that I can now start to work on it, find applicants, and of course process those applicants and send them back through to the originating client. So I can begin to work on this vacancy on behalf of my client. So if I go to the On Demand tab, I've got the additional brief details, and I can also see the package that they have requested. So we're looking for the 3 voice screened candidates. In my recruiting options, I've got job postings, searching databases. I've got all the idibu tool set as a supplier to go out and find candidates for my client. And what I'm going to do is manually add some candidates very quickly to this vacancy so I can show how you send the candidates back through to the client. So I've just quickly added 3 candidates to this vacancy. Let's go view the candidates in the ATS system. The supplier uses the idibu ATS system to be able to send applicants back through to their client. Here you can see we've got a send to client ATS status. And in this case, I've got Matt, Pamela and David, who I've voice interviewed, and I think they're perfect for my client. So I want to send them through. If I change the status to send to client, you can see that Matty has been added to that applicant tracking status. If we go back to Chrome to the client account, and I refresh the page, you can see that Matty is now a candidate that's been submitted back to this service for the client. Back to Safari, my supplier account, and I'll change Pamela, and I'll submit Pamela through to the client as well as David. Back to Chrome to the client account, I refresh the page, and you can see that the 3 candidates have been submitted through to the client for this particular vacancy. In my demo, I've just shown how we can take a candidate brief and supply candidates back to the end user, but our plugin system allows for different use cases. For example, suppliers could be sending vacancies back to clients for the clients to recruit for. Typical use cases for the client-supplier plugin system, we have suppliers to the recruitment market who want a platform that makes it easy to provide services back to the end users, or RPO setups where you have isolated teams working for a particular brand. And finally, in case you're wondering how to make sure new idibu users can take advantage of your service, we can give you a custom sign-up form. When the user signs up for their free idibu account, your custom plugin and recruiting services will be automatically enabled on their account, allowing you to engage quickly and easily with your clients. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to know more about how we can work together, contact us via hello@idibu.com or call one of the numbers below.